Hi, in this video we're going to explore spin applied to the cue ball and how it behaves with the cloth and the cushions. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. Now, we can easily demonstrate the spins that are applied to the cue ball with this spotted cue ball because it gives you an instant feedback to what's happening with the cue ball on the table. So the first shot we'll play is a straight shot along the baulk line, and you will see just how the cue ball behaves when you strike it. Now, obviously when you're playing in a regular game with a normal cue ball, you don't get to see how the ball's properly reacting because you don't see the spots that are spinning in various directions and the way that the cue ball behaves on the cloth of the table. You don't see any of that, that's sort of invisible. But with this spotted cue ball, we're able to see how the cue ball's actually behaving on the table. Now, with this shot, I'm going to play it along the baulk line and I'm going to hit the ball in the centre, and what you will find is that for the first inch or so, the first 2 inches, the cue ball will actually slide first, and then it will gather momentum and friction from the cloth, and then it will continue on its path. So, this is what happens with the straight ball. Now, it does skid slightly at the beginning, so that's a plain ball shot. Now, on this shot, it's going to be slightly different. I'm going to apply left hand side to the cue ball along the baulk line, but what's going to happen is as soon as it contacts the cloth, the side spin will start and it will veer off in this direction. So, straight along the baulk line, but with left hand side. So it's centre ball and left hand side. And there's the side spin, which takes it over to the left from my standing position. And now this time we'll play right hand side, and it will take it to the right from my standing position. So along the baulk line, there's the side spin. And that's how the ball reacts on the cloth. And I mean, the cloth does play a large part as well in the shot because the friction involved with the cue ball and the cloth is quite a varying thing because it depends on the condition of the cloth and the condition of the balls. If the balls aren't clean, then they will produce more friction. And equally, the cloth, if that isn't clean, that will produce more friction. But if you're playing with relatively new or cleaned balls and a really clean table, then this alters greatly and it can affect the way shots are played because there's less friction and it takes a lot longer for that ball to gain enough friction to contact the cloth and continue on its forward momentum. So, now I'll just play the screw shot and the topspin shot, but with a cushion and a straight shot, you're not really going to see the effects, but you will see the effects of the cue ball. So, bottom striking along the baulk line. And what you saw there then, you see, is it spins backwards and then it gets about halfway along the baulk line and it finds its forward momentum and starts going forward then, you see. And that's what happens with the screw shot. And now with the topspin shot, it's only the cushion that cancels out that spin because it's made a contact. Now with a stun shot, it's the same principle because to get the white ball to stop where the red is, you have to hit the cue ball just below centre to cause that slight backward spin. So, just below centre, and So, left hand side takes it to the left, and right hand side takes it to the right. And those are the effects of side spin. As I said, it does make a difference depending on the condition of the table and the condition of the balls, but the basic principles are always the same. And they're very useful to use in a game because they help you to get those little parts of the positional play that you seek, and they just help and assist with that area of the game.